It's a new year, and it's all new Wendy Williams. Today, treat yourself to a great big laugh with the hilarious star of Parks and Rec, Rhetta. Plus, In Touch Weekly's Jordi Lippe gives Wendy the inside scoop on Justin and Selena's surprising reunion. And all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Say hello to my friends. My studio audience. What are you doing? The verdict is still out. Listen, Madonna's got a new boyfriend, Ludicrous has baby's mother's drama, and the Bachelor contestant last night lashes out at the show. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. I have to say that I'm never scared to try new things, and my opinion of this is that this is you. This is definitely not me. I don't think I'm this girl. But when I walk down the street here in New York, the most fashionable city in the country, in the world, when I walk down the street, when I look at my fashionable audience, I always see girls with this hair, and I always say, I would like to have that hair. How does that hair work? So now I have it. And then the wardrobe department, Memsor, said, okay, well, it's kind of 70s hair, so let's do a 70s theme. And I said, all right, well, let's not make it too costumey because Halloween is over and it's January 8th. So I'm in a classic DVF wrap dress, and then I got my go-go boots, and this is my homage to the Hustle movie. I love the 70s. Anyway, I want to shout out to our cooking friend, Katie Lee. She was here yesterday. Katie Lee, I went home. I made the turkey meatloaf that you showed us yesterday. I accompanied it with butternut squash and asparagus. It was delicious. Thank you for that recipe. Really good turkey meatloaf. Go to wendyshow.com. It's really delicious. So then I cleaned up the kitchen, I went in the room, and I started watching TV. Well, Couples Therapy was on last night on VH1, and I have to tell you something. Between Taylor, you know, the woman who was victim of abuse out in Beverly Hills, and then John of John and Kate Plus 8 showed up, and most importantly, Ghostface Killer from the Wu-Tang Clan. Ghostface has been with his chick for like a year, and he is so anti-being there, and she is so young and really thinks this relationship's going to work out. So I just loved watching. And then, that was at 9 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock, where I normally watch the 10 o'clock news, I like to turn over on my stomach and listen to as I go to sleep, except there was a lot of excitement at 10 o'clock. Mob Wives repeated last night. I hadn't seen it last Thursday. Oh my gosh. Okay. Renee is on pills. Delicious. Exactly, sir. Delicious. Renee is on pills, admittedly so. She fought Natalie. Natalie's not taking any mess and serving all kinds of face and Philadelphia mob realness. And then, so I'm watching that at 10 o'clock, but then of course it's John Quiones on HLN with What Would You Do? Don't you love that show? Okay. So I'm back and forth. And then I hit BET for Being Mary Jane, starring Gab. Yes. Mary Jane is a newswoman who's looking for love, and she's messing around with a man with a wife. And the newsroom, it's just a great casting. I like your show, Gabrielle Union, and I'm glad you have that show because it takes your mind off your problems with that with that engagement. Which, by the way, most of my Facebook friends said that you should give back the ring and go on with your cute self and your cute dimples and find a man who loves you for you. And one of the things that I left out of the story, because you know she's now engaged to Dwayne Wade. We talked about it yesterday, but he had a baby by a woman on the side, and she just delivered the baby 6 weeks ago. The baby's umbilical cord is still dragging behind. And I guess he put a ring on it to save face with her, and she took the ring. In the meantime, what I neglected to tell you guys is that you know that this same baby's mother, who just had the baby with Dwayne Wade, who she allegedly has been with for over 5 years, also has 2 kids by one of them Wayne's brothers. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but anyway, but congratulations on your new show on BET. So, all right, so now, all right. Madonna reportedly has a new boyfriend. Well, it was just before the Christmas break I told you that she broke up with that 28-year-old little boy, the background dancer from Brazil, Brohim. It was less than a month ago that they broke up. Well, you know, according to reports, Madonna has replaced Brohim with a 26-year-old backup dancer named Timur. Well, here's Timur. Girl. And Madonna, I'm not talking to you. Who's wearing more lipstick? You know, and she's got the grills in, like it just, she sometimes, like I love Madonna, don't get me wrong, I choose Madonna over Lady Gaga, I'm Team Madonna all the way, but sometimes she embarrasses me with her desperation to just, you know, but like she says, poor is the man whose pleasures depend on the permission of others. So she's doing her thing, be damned what we think. Do we have a more appealing picture of this man? This is the thing about body. Body is from here down. But when you're looking into somebody's eyes and you see all this, it's just a little... You like it? No, I don't. Anyway, Madonna reportedly took Timur to Valentino, the designer's New Year's Eve party, so that's a big deal. They were there with all of the glitterati, and she introduced him also to her kids. She introduces people to her kids real fast, right? For a woman who banned TV from the house as they were growing up. Lourdes is out there smoking. You know, the son is posing with liquor. Mom's wearing grills. Dating a man who moisturizes his lip with a tint. I venture to say that she keeps these little boys around because it makes it easy for her to tell them, look, you go to bed, I'm going out with Sean Penn, or whatever she's going to be doing. You know? And while she's with him, and you know, because I was just telling you that maybe she and Sean Penn could have been getting back together because they went to Haiti over the holidays, and I love that idea. So just because she has this little new boyfriend doesn't mean that she can't get back with Sean, because you know, little boys stay in their place while grown women do their thing, you know? However, Sean has reportedly moved on, and not with a little girl, but with a woman. Charlize Theron. Yes. She's got a mean walk in that J. Dior commercial, doesn't she? Where she's wearing that and she walks. Yeah. I really love her. You know, she's got a black son, and she's from South Africa. And, well, I'm just giving you points of interest. She's got a black son. She's from South Africa. She attended the late Mandela's funeral. She's 38 years old. She had me when she gained all that weight for that movie, Aaron Brockovich, and then lost it. She had me, what? Did I? Monsters Ball. That's where she gained the weight?
Monster.
Just Monster?
Monster Ball was Halle Berry.
I know what Halle Berry was in. Lady. My new wig is squeezing my head. Thank you for your help. Actually, this is not the new wig. You know what this is? This is the center part twombray. You know that one that I wear flat with the ombre? Antoine curled it up with a spiral cut. Yes, this is a bone straight wig. Antoine did this. He's talented. He's an Emmy winner. He's Antoine. Anyway, all right, so look, back to this relationship. First of all, I like these two together. Now, number one, she's a grown woman. She's not gonna put up with him yelling, screaming, breaking vases, and all that temper stuff that he has. You can see right here, she's an Oscar-winning actress. An Oscar is something that Madonna's always wanted. Madonna never has a chance now to get back with him because a grown woman like Charlize Theron's not gonna have it. You're with me, and this is how it's gonna be, Sean. So congratulations to both, I guess, and Happy New Year. Now, Dwayne Wade's not the only celebrity with baby's mama's dramas. Ludicrous has them too. Well, Luda recently welcomed a baby girl. The only problem is that it's not with his longtime girlfriend, Adoxy, who's 27 and in medical school sometimes. It's with a side piece. Yeah, another man with a sloppy member. So here's how it goes. Ludicrous claims that Adoxy and he were on a break when he got the other woman named Tamika pregnant. Well, here's Tamika. Tamika and Ludicrous went to high school together. Does it? Well, to me that means that Tamika is the gatekeeper to all the secrets, and Tamika is that rider chick. That's almost more threatening than a random girl at a strip club, like a high school friend from back in the day. And Tamika looks like she'd keep a secret, and I bet you the baby girl is cute as I don't know what. They're not bad-looking people. So, Adoxy, what are we gonna do? Now, are we gonna stay with him? You're 27 years old. You're in medical school sometimes. I think that, well, because they say she takes breaks, but this is what I want my doctor to look like. You ever walk into a doctor's office and you see a well-put-together woman? Like, I have one doctor, she's the queen of all Prada. She wears the Prada shoes, the Pucci dress, beautiful woman. I just love that. I think that she should get back to medical school, leave Ludicrous where she found him, and get another. Well, Ludicrous, I don't know what you're gonna do, but we're gonna continue watching so I can report. So now, when I woke up this morning, I was watching the news. They did the entertainment report. They were talking about Elle magazine's cover. The 4 February covers for women in TV covers for February. You would think that they would, I mean, not for nothing, everything doesn't have to be black for February, but you would think they put one black woman on TV. For Black History Month, I'm just saying. And Mindy is not black, but you'll do, Mindy. All right, so critics are accusing Elle magazine. The scuttlebutt is that critics are accusing Elle of making Mindy Kaling's cover black and white and only using a close-up of her face. Now, Mindy is a size 8. You know, what you have to understand is that by Hollywood standards, a size 8 is like Gabourey Sidibe. You know, it's a bigger woman. You know, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Both Mindy and Elle magazine are claiming that, you know, they're defending the cover. And here's what she tweeted. I'm gonna tell you what the scuttlebutt is about. Can you put the 4 covers up again? Notice the other skinny girls, they're all full body. You see? Now, everything inside is the same. It's just 4 different covers paying homage to women in TV. Now, I don't know what you think, and I don't care what Mindy has to say. In my fat mind, what I feel, fluffy mind, svelte, what I feel is that this is sizeism. and that they zoomed in on her beautiful face and felt that her size 8 body was too big. I feel that Mindy went along to get along, because that's the politically correct thing to do, and I'm gonna read you her statement, but no matter what she says, I know what I feel. Hold on, I can't see. Hold on, I have glasses that match my ensemble, look. Stupid. Okay. Okay, look. I love my Elle magazine cover. It made me feel glamorous and cool, and if anyone wants to see more of my body, go on 13 dates with me. 13 dates? Do you get a feel up by the 3rd date? No, Mindy, good for you for going along to get along, but magazine world and fashion world and Hollywood, you should be ashamed of yourself for making us on the other side of bone thin feel like we're fat and worthless. By the way, Mindy, I like your show, The Mindy Project. Okay. Well, did you see the premiere of The Bachelor last night? Okay, now wait a minute now, because I might not be the only one. By applause, did you see the premiere of The Bachelor last night? I thought I was the only one who missed it. There are certain shows, you know, I love pop culture. And I've spent my entire career reporting on pop culture through radio, through TV. And there's certain things that I feel very left out on when I'm not participating in them. And I've talked to you about some of those things before, like The Bachelor. I've never seen The Bachelor. I've missed out on a movement. I understand they're in their 18th season. I've never seen The Bachelor. I feel left out. I've never seen Downtown Abbey. I hear people talk about this show. I don't know what the hell it is. I want to know, but I don't know, and I feel left out of the movement, and it makes me feel sad. Also, I've never seen Agent Orange. I don't know what that is. I know that... It is the best, Suzanne? Well... Okay.
Yeah,
see, I feel very left out. All right.
Start watching.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Do you watch Locked Up Abroad?
Yes! Yes! I love it.
See? Now you're left out of a movement, okay? Anyway, all right, so on The Bachelor last night, which, by the way, it's not too late for us to all jump in. It was the season premiere last night. So, Monday? All right, well, I was stuck in the airport, in case you don't remember, on Monday. Look, this season, The Bachelor is Juan Pablo. Yes. That's him. He's the first Latino. Yes. Not yes, you mean no. Now look, if I had a blind date and somebody told me they were setting me up with some guy named Juan Pablo, girl, and he's picking me up at 8 o'clock with a rose, I would be in the bathroom plucking, washing, moisturizing, just taking care of everything. Suavemente. And right? But then the doorbell rings and I got Juan Pablo looking way too blanco for me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a white guy. You know, I'm down with the swirl. However, if you're gonna tell me a Juan Carlos coming over, I wanna see olive skin, Ricky Martin hair, Mark Consuelo's teeth, and Joe Manganiello body. Not that. Anyway, the season has already gotten off to a controversial start, okay? So there's this guy on the show, or the girl on the show, her name is Kylie, and she was one of the bachelors who got eliminated on Monday, and she's claiming that the producers set her up for embarrassment. Well, here's how it went down. Kylie is claiming that they refused to edit out a humiliating scene that she was a part of. Let's take a look, and then we'll talk.
Kat, both of us?
Cat, we just had this rose.
Absolutely.
Okay. So here's what the producers did. First of all, this young lady started out, she had, blonde hair. They told her, dye your hair to red for the show. So she did. Then, she wanted them to edit that scene out, which I don't know who she thinks she is, and they kept it in. So she's now squawking and hawking, saying, they set her up. Well, of course they did. Listen, you don't have the right to be furious when you enter reality TV. Reality TV, while it's very entertaining, and it entertains millions of us, it is probably the lowest form of TV in terms of you don't have the right to anything, including being edited, what color your hair is, how they set you up. They set her up to tweet this guy. She didn't want to, or text him something juicy and romantic. She didn't want to do it, but they had her do it, and then they kept it in like they continually humiliated and embarrassed her. And as a viewer, that's what we love. Sorry, Kylie. Anyway, so let's all try to join in and watch The Bachelor on Mondays. It comes on at what time? 8 o'clock. Is that the same time as Black Night on VH1? Well, anyway, it's the 18th season. Okay, so look, Saturday Night Live, I know you guys have heard by now that they finally hired a Black woman. Her name is Sashira Zamete, and she lives in Brooklyn, and she was named the newest member of SNL. She looks funny. She looks like she can play all of our favorite, Black women, including Oprah. I heard that she does a really mean Beyonce. She doesn't look like Beyonce there, but you know how they do with the makeup, and she probably dance and give body and stuff. She's the first Black cast member since 2007, Maya Rudolph. Yeah. She was one of, a plethora of Black women who auditioned, and Sashira's debut will be happening on January 8th. January 18th. The host and musical guest that night will be Drake. So, Black people, come on. January 18th, SNL. Thank you, we'll be watching. We've got a terrific show for you. Keep clapping. From NBC's Park and Recreations, the hilarious Rhetta is here. But up next, Jordi Lippe is here from In Touch Weekly, giving us the inside scoop on whether Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez are back together. Again, don't miss it. Inside Scoop. Our friend is here from In Touch Weekly magazine with the juicy stories. Say hello to Jordi Lippe. Happy New Year! How you doing? All right, let's get to it. The word on the street is that Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber are back together. What can you tell us?
Yes, all signs point that they are 100% back together. He actually posted an Instagram of the two of them hugging, saying, "Love the way you look at me." And they were also spotted riding around on Segways, which is...
I heard that this is in his neighborhood in Calabasas.
Yes, in Calabasas. So it's very private neighborhood. So it's interesting that someone got the shots. But yeah, there you see them right there.
A morning after Segway ride.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the kids are doing these days,
yes,
I guess.
Yes.
But what's so interesting is that, a year ago they broke up and everyone thought that they were done for good. And Justin kind of had like a wild Bachelor year.
Yes.
He even reportedly went to a brothel in South America. So maybe, he got it all out of his system now and is maybe ready to settle down again.
I thought she was more of a good girl, though, but also for their year of breaking up, she's been out, hanging out and kind of showing not her worst girl side, but an edgier side of her.
Yeah, we've definitely seen an edgier side of Selena this year, but I guess they just can't quit each other.
Is he retiring?
Well, he posted this tweet. He said, "My beloved Beliebers, I'm officially retiring." And all the fans kind of went crazy.
Well, why didn't they go to his movie? Because, talk about it, go.
Yes. So, you know, his manager, Scooter Braun, came out and said, no, he's not retiring. He's just taking a break for a year. You know, he's been working since he's 12. But like you said, I think that there's an ulterior motive to this break.
Okay, here's the thing. The movie, remember the Belieber movie? We took all of our kids, we went to see it ourselves. What were the stats on that movie?
Well, you
it
know,
made like $70 million.
Yeah, the first movie, Never Say Never, made like $73 million. That was 2 years ago. But his most recent movie
that came out over the holidays.
Yeah, only made $5 million. So I think we found the cure for Bieber fever, and you know they're going to spend the next year trying to find a new strain of that virus to infect us all.
Sit down. Now, what is going on? What is going on with Selena Gomez? How is her health? And also, there's, go ahead, how's her health?
Everyone has been rumoring that she's sick or that maybe she's even been experimenting with drugs because she also announced that she's taking a break. She canceled a bunch of Asian and Australian tour dates.
Allegedly lupus, allegedly?
Allegedly lupus.
Okay.
No, they haven't come out and confirmed anything.
Okay.
But sources actually told us that Justin has run to her side, and that might be why one of the reasons that they're back together is because he wanted to be there while she was going through this difficult time. So they're both on break. It's a good time for them to be together.
I like it. Don't hate. I like it. I do. Okay. John Gosling is lashing out against Kate and the mother of his 8 kids.
Yeah, this is like the fight that doesn't end.
Yeah. But you know what? I think that I'm Team John in this.
I'm Team John in this too. He actually sat down exclusively with In Touch and told us that basically Kate is using the kids to claw her way back into fame. She's been out of the limelight for a little while, and no one really cares about Kate. You know, she wanted to release a cookbook, but no one's going to buy a cookbook with just Kate Gosselin on the cover. So what does she do? She puts her kids on the cover.
Really?
Yes. And John says that it's really detrimental. And even a magazine came out today, and Kate has the kids on the cover. And he's saying that the kids are, you know, having problems relating to their peers and other people, and that they have post-traumatic stress disorder, and they actually shy away from the cameras when anyone tries to take a picture
Well,
of
the great
them.
thing is that we have something called family court, and those kids are all old enough to tell the judge exactly how they feel. Either we love the paparazzi or we don't, but I'm tired of both of them. What is Kate saying about these accusations?
Kate is like the total opposite. She's saying that the kids love the cameras and that if another opportunity for them to be on TV came up, she would jump right to it, and then the kids miss the cameras being around. But, you know, that's no normal way to grow up as a kid.
Oh, Jordi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
More terrific stories from Jordi and Lippe. We love you at In Touch Weekly magazine. It's on newsstands now. Pick up your copy. Everybody, up next, the very funny Rhetta, straight out of Newark, New Jersey. Keep it here. Entertainment Weekly called our next guest one of TV's best scene stealers for her very funny role as Donna on the hit show Parks and Recreation. Take a look.
Oh, hey, Donna, what the hell? You know I can't be around smoke or fatty tuna. Run!
You know what? At first, this was funny, but it's gotten out of hand. This was our chance to vent about work, and you've taken it over.
Yeah, it's sushi and cigar club now.
Wow, okay. I see how it is.
I feel bad.
I don't. This is a Cuban. This is Yellowtail. I feel amazing.
Please welcome the one and only Rhetta! You're sitting on a pillow. Come a little closer. Oh. Yeah, pull the pillow from under you.
Wendy,
No, are you on a pillow? Oh, no, you weren't.
I've been waiting 5 years to say, how you doing?
I love your show.
Why, thanks.
You're very funny.
Thank you.
I love that you're a Jersey girl like me.
I am.
She's from North. And so do you have jet lag? I heard that you just flew in from Europe. You were there for the holidays?
Yes, I'm hella tired. I went to I went to Rome for a week, and then I did a day in London to see some friends, and then Jersey yesterday, and then came here today.
Now, who did you travel with, if you don't mind me asking?
Girlfriends. One of my college roommates, another friend that I met in LA, and a friend that was friends with us when we were in college.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Duke in North Carolina.
And now because you're the well-heeled actress, do you pay?
Hell
Do
no.
they expect you to pay?
No,
Okay, good.
No.
Everybody's got a job.
I'm real good for pulling out the calculator like, you owe 36 euros.
Yes, yes.
I didn't have champagne, so I paid 28.
Yes. Did you buy any leather goods or,
I did. I got a hand. We have the Golden Globes coming up.
Yes.
And so I bought a bag to go with my dress, and then I got a couple. We went to Gucci outlet. Get me to the Gucci outlet.
Gucci outlet in Rome must be a lot better than the one in Secaucus.
It is. It is. It's gorgeous. It's huge, and I went. The 4th started their big sales, so it was like 30 to 50% off. Every Italian designer goes on sale twice a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, how are the men? I mean,
I always say Italians love black women.
I know.
They love black women. And I say, if you have low self-esteem, get thee to Italy. Because you will feel so good about yourself.
Skinny, fat, tall,
Doesn't matter.
short. There's something.
I get more marriage proposals in Italy from strangers than men I've fallen in love with.
Did you get you some while you were over there?
A little bit.
taste. So, what kind of men do you like in general?
Honestly, I like funny.
Yes.
I love to laugh. There's nothing more comforting than laughing with someone. And I like when you're kind. If you don't get up off a seat in a bus when an old person gets on,
Right.
then I have no interest in you as a person.
You want a John? Congratulations, by the way, on Parks and Recreation. I love the show. I think it's very funny and very smart. I've been watching it since the beginning. It got off to a slow start several seasons ago, but now you're in your sixth season. It's a really good show. And it's a big deal when you can watch your show on the plane in the ordering comedy. So now it's co-starring. I saw Rashada Jones and Amy Pollard and everybody. Amy is on the cover of the Elle magazine. We were just talking about that during Hot Topics. Do you have any thoughts on Mindy having the close-up of just her face?
Honestly, I know Mindy a little bit, and I follow her on Instagram, and she's very kind of hands-on with how she appears and looks. So I bet she picked that picture.
She might have picked it.
I feel like she picked it, yeah.
Okay. I would have bought the magazine cover, though. I'll be honest with you, all 4 of them, because all the content is the same. I loved seeing Amy Pollard in the sex role.
Right?
I would have bought that one. Yeah.
And I feel like that picture says, y'all know I'm single, right? Boom! Get it!
And we very rarely see her in the sex boss thing, hot. So now she's one of the hosts of the Golden Globes this year.
Yes.
And you all are nominated for a few awards, right?
Best Comedy, and then Amy's nominated as well.
So what I love about the Golden Globes, I've never been before, but I love award shows where they don't just sit in a row like a movie theater, stiff. You sit at a table with food and cocktails, and while people are giving their acceptance speeches, all you hear are forks clanking and people laughing.
It's real ghetto.
And then you see people stand up and go to the bathroom in between speeches. Do you know what table you're sitting at? Like, who's at your table?
We're at the Parks table.
Parks
and
table.
we have such a large cast, I don't know that they're going to fit more people than us and the executive producers.
Do you drink?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you're gonna have a really good time.
Yes.
So your outfit's already picked out?
Yes.
Do you like red carpet?
I don't. I love Hollywood parties because there's no better people watching than seeing people who you think you know them, and then you see them like trying to either freak on a dance floor or like drinking real fast, and you're like, what's going on at home?
Yes.
But I don't like the red carpet because I feel like a lot of those photographers don't really know me. So I'll get on the red carpet and Ben Affleck is in front of me, and you just hear ben, 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 and I'm like, hey, Rhetta, hey, I'll take a picture too. And it's like, I'm fighting, and I don't want to be there. I'd rather not be there.
Yes.
So my publicist is like, just get your picture taken.
Just go.
Yeah.
And get it taken. Yeah. Do you know how to pose, by the way, on the red carpet? Because
I think I figured it out.
Balance and all.
My friend Yvette Nicole Brown on Community.
Oh, we love her.
She taught me. She was teaching me how to, you put to get your angle like this. Because when you take a selfie, that's how you're supposed to take it.
Yes.
So to change it, when there's a photographer, you lean down this way, you put one leg forward, you put the hand on the hip, and you hit the hip out.
So.
I try to do that.
More with Rhetta up next. We want to play with her. She's got a signature line on Parks and Recreation. It's called Treat Yourself. So we want to find out what she likes to treat herself to next.
3 words for you. Treat yourself. Treat yourself 2011. Once a year, Donna and I spend a day treating ourselves. What do we treat ourselves to?
Clothes.
Treat yourself.
Fragrances.
Treat yourself.
Massages.
Treat yourself.
Mimosas.
Treat yourself.
Fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
It's the best day of the year.
The best day of the year.
With Rhetta, and that was a clip from Parks and Recreation. Your signature line is treat yourself. In your real life, what do you like to treat yourself to?
I like handbags. I usually buy myself a nice handbag. One, maybe 2 a year.
One or
like
two a
high
year.
end, like,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, the good ones. Yeah.
Or I go to Rome and go to the Gucci outlet.
Yes. All right, well, celebrities are known for treating themselves to ridiculous splurges, so we're gonna find out a few of them, and you're gonna tell me whether it's a treat yourself or get over yourself.
Got it.
Okay? All right. Beyonce has a pair of $100,000 gold leggings. Treat yourself or get over yourself?
Yeah.
Rhetta.
That's a get over yourself.
I say so too. Okay. Kelly Osbourne got a $1 million diamond manicure.
Get over yourself.
Me too.
I don't even
Get over yourself.
We don't need to go deeper.
Okay, Lady Gaga spent $50,000 on a ghost detector.
Oh. Well,
I say that's a treat yourself.
she might have issues. Yeah, there could be some issues at the home.
But
so.
not only that, $50,000 is nothing
It's
in the
not.
scheme of Lady Gaga, and it's
not.
like a little trinket.
But if that's the ghost in her house, she might need a little more than that.
Okay, and so Nicolas Cage spent $276,000 on a dinosaur skull. Treat yourself or get over yourself?
Honestly, I feel like depending on the decor in the room.
Or around the pool.
Right. So if you've got it to spend, as long as you're giving money to charity and you've got it to spend on this, you want to, you know.
It's a treat yourself.
Yeah, it's a treat
I
yourself.
say it's a treat yourself too.
I mean, I don't want it.
But I'll tell you what, that would look really fabulous in a big giant mansion foyer. You open the front door and all that nice foliage is there and the dining there. I mean,
It makes me think of, you know, in Vegas, when I don't know if it's the MGM that has the very tropical entryway.
Yes.
That's, if you've
Exactly.
got, if your foyer looks like that, that would be perfect.
If you live in the right surroundings, you couldn't live in Jersey with that, but maybe Maui or LA.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, Kanye West bought Baby North a mini Lamborghini to match his. Treat yourself or get over yourself?
I'd like to ask Kanye to treat me-self. Is that a real car?
It was only $3,000 in the bigger scheme of things.
it's a
I say
toy.
it's a treat
Yes,
yourself.
it's a toy.
I think it's adorable.
It is cute.
So it's treat or get over?
Treat yourself. No,
Treat yourself. Oh, that's it. We're all out of time and all out of questions. Rhetta with one name. It was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Wendy.
Congratulations on everything. Parks and Recreations returns for their 100th episode tomorrow night at 8:30 on NBC. Up next, it's time for Ask Wendy. Keep it here. How you doing? It's time for Ask Wendy.
Hi,
Hey.
Wendy. How you doing?
How
My
you
name is
doing?
Christine. So on New Year's, I went to a party with a guy that I've been talking to for about a year, and my best friend. But at midnight, he ended up making out with my friends.
Okay.
And they were both drunk, so I don't know if I should forgive them and forget it. What do I do?
Christine. Do you mind me asking how old you are?
20.
You guys, she's just learning that she needs to dump him and dump her and dump her. Both of them. Both of them. How dare her? And booze is no excuse.
Okay.
Okay?
All right,
Good
thank
luck, young lady. Oh.
Hi, Wendy. My name
doing?
is Dina. How you doing?
How you doing, Dina?
I'm good. My husband and I are friends with a couple. They're in the process of going through a divorce. Our kids grew up together. We've been friends with them for about 8 or 9 years now. We go on double dates. We've been friends for a long time. My question for you is, how do we remain friends with both of them without getting in the middle?
Okay. No more double dates.
Right.
Not,
Yeah, obviously.
not even when he gets a new girlfriend and
Right.
wants to go out with you and your husband. Not even when she gets a new boyfriend and wants to go out with you and your husband. No more double dates.
Yes,
Now it's
okay.
all about the kids and the moms. When she brings the kids over, when you go over to her house, you talk about everything but the divorce. You got to verbalize the ground rules to her. We can talk about a sale at Saks. We can talk about the price of tea in China, but we will not talk about divorce and relationships. Okay?
Yeah.
For the sake of the kids.
Thank you.
Very well. Up next, everybody, we're going to reveal our audience eye candy of the day. Don't go far. Candy of the day. You know, we've got the most fashionable audience on daytime TV anywhere. But I only have one diva fan to give away, so drum roll, please. Our audience eye candy winner is Tyrese Johnson. Come on down. Yes. Tyrese, here's your Devo fan.
Thank you.
Wait, you hold this, and I'm going to tell you, hold it to your side, how very 70s of you. How very American Hustle / Anchorman of you. Tell us about your look, head to toe. It's a corduroy suit. Talk.
Okay, I got this corduroy suit on sale, $79 from Macy's, off season, of course.
Really?
Shoes came from Aldo's. Tom Ford glasses, actually got $100 off of those. And I'm wearing Rogo's jewelry, Michael Kors and Movado.
And I love this.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Originally from Birmingham, Alabama, but I live in Jersey now.
All right. Congratulations, Tyrese. Thank you. Up next, everybody, we've got more show. Keep it here. Time today. I hope you had fun watching. I want to thank my guest and my co-host, my studio audience. Tomorrow, the hilarious Wanda Sykes is here, plus our friend Dr. Mike Dow is here for a special edition of Ask Wendy, the sex edition. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time right here on Wendy. Bye.